question and see what you do with it. What I'd also like to do is go over where we are in membership, not only in Rotary International, but where we are in regard to the United States and Canada, and then we'll also talk about where you are as a district. The other thing that we'll talk about, which I think is one of the most difficult issues that all of us have in Rotary, is retention, and what to do about retention and how to improve that. The other thing that we'll talk about is a younger Rotary, and I'll give you some statistics in regard to that. I am a CBA, so I do like to look at numbers, so please bear with me on that. The other thing that I will share with you is resources. Back in the back corner back over here, I brought a lot of resource materials publicized by Rotary International, which I hope that you'll find to be very, very beneficial to you. Okay? Now the question I'd like to ask of you, and there's no right or wrong answers, but it's pretty simple. Is Rotary a business?
Yes. In a way, yes.
Is it? Anybody disagree that Rotary is not a business? Okay, we're all in agreement? Wow. Okay, if Rotary is a business, what business are we in?
Service.
I'm sorry?
Service.
Helping other people? Service? What else? People business. What does that mean, people business?
What does that mean?
What does that mean, we're in the people business?
Attract, retain, and move on. You can be outgoing, friendly, and someplace someone like that.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. What other business are we in? What do we do? What's our product? Service? What's our mission? Do we have a mission? What's that again? How about world peace and understanding? And a little bit of goodwill? Right? Okay? Can you think of a better business to be in than that business? All right, let me ask you another question. If we are a business, what is our greatest asset?
People.
Members.
Members? Resources? Okay? If people is our greatest asset, let me ask you another question. Have we done a good job with our greatest resource? Not enough? We could do better. All right, how many of you have been in Rotary for more than 10 years? What has been the membership of Rotary International for the past 10 years?
1.2 million.
1.2 million. Right? It's always been about that. Now what I'd like to do is to look at membership and how we are doing in the United States, and specifically the United States and Canada. And this is not going to, hopefully you can all see this, but you can see very, very easily. Can everybody see that? Because I'll read it to you if you don't. As of June 30th of 2002, Rotary in zones 22 and 30 through 34, United States and Canada, had right at 435,000 members. As of June 30th of 2006, we dropped down to 418,000. Now I'm going to give you another little statistic. That is, as of June 30th of 2008, we dropped to right at 410,000 members. Now, let me share this with you. If Rotary is staying equal and the United States and Canada are dropping, how are we doing that?
Everybody else.
Worldwide. Where are we growing? Pacific Rim? Where else?
South America.
South America?
Eastern Europe.
Eastern Europe? Africa? Now another question I have for you. Why is the rest of the world growing and the United States and Canada are going down? What are they doing different than what we have?
Their lunch meals are cheaper.
What was that one? Their meals are cheaper. Hey, they got something going. What do they do different?
You may have a demographic difference.
Okay. What else? Yes, sir.
I was just going to say demographic difference. They've got our young professionals in this country are so overcommitted to their jobs that they don't have time.
Okay, so our younger people are so busy that they don't have a chance to join Rotary. Okay? All right? Yes, sir.
I think that the younger generation is more a me generation instead of a giving generation.
I don't think so.
Can you give her your business card? No, just kidding. Yes, ma'am.
I don't think we're taking care of the new Rotarians when they come in as well as we should, and we have more attrition than we should.
Okay, so our retention is not well.
Correct.
Now, I told you I'm a CPA, so I like numbers. All of you that are going to be in your Rotary Club this year, how many members are you probably going to lose next year?
10%.
10%. Now I'll go back to my original question. If I'm running a business and you're going to lose 10% of your greatest assets, would you be happy with that? No. You couldn't be happy with that. You couldn't be happy. So the only way you're going to be able to grow, you grow two ways. Bring in a lot of new members to offset the people that you're going to lose, or you stop the people from coming in the front door and leaving out the back door. Right? So there's two ways to do this. Now, one of the things that I'd like to, and we passed it out, you've got in front of you to see how your district has done and how your club has done, and I think those are updated through January of 2009. Everybody get that report. Do we have enough?
Yeah, if there's a few left.
Kathleen, you did a great job of picking the number. You're trying to make. Now, you can see that your district has done okay. You've remained relatively flat over the past 5 years. You've gone up and down a little bit, up a little bit. And Gene, I think your numbers indicate that you're up 26 members for the year. Okay? Right? So again, you can kind of see where you've been. You can see that there's some clubs that have done well. You can see that some clubs have not done so well. But again, you've held your own. Now, let's talk about retention. And I want to share something with you that I think is really important. The high turnover rate in existing clubs is the most pressing membership issue facing Rotary today. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
It's fairly easy to bring in a member into Rotary. Do you agree? Can you simply do what? Ask. Now let me ask you another question. Is there anybody in this room who does not remember who brought you into Rotary? Anybody? Why does everybody know who brought him into Rotary? Why do you know that? I'm sorry? It was appreciated. What else?
Personal relationship.
It was a personal relationship. What else? Why do you remember that?
Because we stayed.
Because what?
We stayed in Rotary.
You stayed in Rotary. Okay, I haven't had that one, but I'll write that one down. The reason why you remember who brought you into Rotary is because they gave you a very, very special gift. A gift that, if you think about it, is one of the nicest gifts you've ever received in your life. Do you agree? Shouldn't we share that gift with others? How many people in Rotary go out and bring in another member of the Rotary?
20%.
How much?
20%.
12%. Okay? Let's go over another thing in retention. This is pretty sad. You may not all be able to read this. I think we only got one screen working. So here's something else that I want to share with you. Existing member retention rate. The rest of the Rotary world is 73 and we are at 70%. But the one column I want to really bring to your attention is the percent of termination with less than 3 years of membership. And those of you that cannot read that, but basically, and see if you find this true in your Rotary Club, 50% of all the people that will leave your Rotary Club have been with your Rotary Club less than 3 years. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Why?